Guys, welcome back. Jumping into this vid. This vid is a pretty modern spell that I've developed and worked on for a few clients. Um, the title's going to be something on the lines of spell to become an influencer. This is for social media, obviously. And it's cool. It's very modern. It's part of life and society these days. And this spell is extremely effective. Before I get into the spell, I'm going to tell you now, it is quite elaborate. So take notes or watch again. And again, guys, if you like the vid, show the like, share the vids, please. That's all I was. Just help me get the knowledge and wisdom out there, the power that you are allowed to tap into. That's actually your birthright. So, the spell to become an influencer. Firstly, if an influencer is on the one side, being an influencer on the other side, the direct polarity is attraction. They go hand in hand, okay? So this spell is based on pure attraction, energy, and order. This spell has to be done with an entity. So before you even start the spell, listen to the vid, check it out, learn how these things work, okay? Have successful relationships already, or at the very least successful invocation. Whether your relationship is still new with entity, that's fine. The important thing is that base has been touched, entity is aware of you, you are aware of entity's presence and generosity. So once you have the entity in mind, know a bit more about their characteristics. Okay, this is a big part because the main aspect of the spell, besides the elaborate setup, which is actually pretty important, is the fact that the more time we spend with entity, because their aura, their energy is at such a higher vibration, okay, it starts to rub off on us. And the better we get at it, we start to become conscious of this. Because every single one of them, their energy is actually attractive. It's like a magnet out there. So if we are mirroring their awesome energy, their aura, their ways, and trust me, their characteristics, okay, that's so the more you get to know them and spend time with them, you actually start to develop that magnetic nature of theirs, that attractive nature of theirs that attracts people to them. Right? Whether it's for like, dislike, envy, jealousy, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that attraction is there based on their characteristic. So, like especially for women, I suggest, and she's not the only one, but I suggest Astaroth. For men, especially in this field of influence, I suggest obviously like Lord Lucifer, King Belial, Asmodeus as well. For that role, if you want that extra power in your attraction, spend a lot more time with entities like that. And obviously, if you're doing stuff like a lot lighter, or you don't want to go there. The archangels as well will mirror their light, their generosity, their vibrance, their joy, and that'll start to come out in your persona. So that's the background of the spell. So for the actual spell itself, like I said, entity, right? You're gonna need two mirrors, like either like a platter or board, whatever, but a nice size. So two mirrors, one on either end, facing each other. You're gonna need two petitions for this. So one mirror is here, one is here. Close to this mirror is your petition to entity who you know you want to work with, whose energy you want to mirror, whose energy you want to rub off on you. Okay? So petition here, and that you can pin up with a glass or whatever, it doesn't matter. Entities, two candles. Clear petition, put a lot of praise and welcome in them, make very clear what it is you would like to achieve from this, okay? And just slightly behind entity's petition, you're going to put two candles, one black, one green. On these two candles, they are yours. Put your name on both of it. And on the other side of each candle, you can put on the influencer success. On the candles, now get a picture of yourself that you print. Put it on the two candles representing you, which is black and green. Face towards entity's one. On entity's candles, also scribe his or her name on there. Just to keep it neutral, rub both with either olive or eucalyptus oil. Adorn all the candles as well. So your candle is facing entity's candle now within the mirror. There's no separation. So you have your petition, like hello, what it is you're looking for, your praise to entity here, and you have a smaller petition of yourself again, stating exactly what you're looking for, but your full name, the platforms you're looking to work on, your location, and again your full desire facing inwards. Okay. Then within this two mirrors as well, put offerings for the vibration of what you're looking for of coarse salt, like just scattered everywhere you want. But on the coarse salt as well, guys, you're going to need a few drops of your blood. Put fresh mint there. You can put wine on the entity side of the spell, and fresh chilies and fresh mint. You can scatter that wherever you want. Get that within the 2 murder box, okay? So once your setup is there, you need to work the spell, and you call on their order. You call on their, like, if you ever meet someone, then you thought like, shit, I've met you before, I know you, I just can't get enough of your company. And it's got nothing to do with necessarily love or lust. It's just their company. It's just so attractive to you. It's so magnetic. Get in touch with that feeling with entity. Don't concentrate too much on the outcome of the spell for this one, like the gaining influence, but get in touch with the entity's aura, that presence that you find so attractive, that you've seen in people, that people might see in you, but that you definitely know is an entity. Get in touch with that, and that is how you ignite the spell, and you start to work it. And from there, from that initial emotion, you start to see your channel or your platform blow up, and you see it. You actually see it coming towards you, like the views, the subscribers, and you see an order forming around you while you stand in front of the spell, and you murder this entity's energy into your order, and you bounce it back and forth between these 3 points, and you bring it into yourself all the time. This spell requires at least 3-4 days of working. Again, after every day, snuff candles out, don't blow it out. Last day, let it burn up naturally. Take everything, keep it aside, and after a few days, if you want to extend it, bury it under some fertile soil, and you can repeat this again like 3-4 weeks later. Guys, if I rush through the vids, keep in mind the keynote is energy, order, the attractive nature, the magnetic ways, and that is the key to the spell. And again, this is for your knowledge, for your fun, for your growth. But if you really want something done and you just don't have the time, or you're too drained, this is where I come in as well. Give me a shout, send me an email. I can do it for you. Any spells, readings, one-on-one consultations, just give a shout. I'll always get back. Okay, guys? Be blessed.